Hello, everybody, and welcome to Earth Angel Tarot. This week's reading is for third-party relationships. I seem to be getting a lot of those, and probably at least 80% of my readings is that there's some sort of third party involved. So this one will be for the air signs today, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So keep in mind, third party doesn't necessarily mean that someone's cheating on you. It could mean that it's a mother, a father, brother, sister, neighbor, but it could also be that there is actually, another third party relationship, love triangle going on. So we will go ahead with the Celtic Cross and see what comes out. So let's go ahead and get started. And remember, if this reading does not resonate with you, please remember to check your other signs, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oftentimes, love readings, if that's what you're looking for, resonates with your moon and Venus sign. And you can find the birth charts for free in the description listed below. So let's go ahead and get started. Wow, air signs, you got a lot going on, don't you? Okay, but this actually looks pretty good so far at the bend. Oh, wow, the bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles. So, the situation is 3 of Wands. We have a 3 here. We have the 3 of Swords, which is the actual heartbreak. It's things that you're aware of. And what is crossing you is actually moving forward and giving somebody an offer of love. In the past, you have the 4 of Pentacles. What you know is ahead of you, or is in the reality right now, is death. So there's an ending of a cycle. In the future, near future, we have the 9 of Wands, which is about someone that's about to close out a cycle, which that's what the death is. And so this is the Wounded Warrior card that's ready to, put down, they're about ready to close that cycle and put their burdens down. The way you see yourself is justice. So there could be some sort of court case or things that are going on in your current situation. And you see yourself as receiving justice in the situation. How other people see you is the moon, which is a major arcana. And what that could mean is that this whole relationship and what's going on in your life right now, you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. You're probably in some sort of a hermit mode, not talking to anybody about what's really going on in your life. Your hopes or dreams or wishes are the King of Pentacles. So I would say that you're hoping to come out. And now you could be a father, mother, whether it's a king or queen. The energies are fluid. So remember during this reading also, excuse me, is that the energies could be reversed, especially if we have cross watchers here. So people that are looking for an answer with the person, an air sign that they're dating. This person or the person you're with could be a mother. They could be married, and maybe that's what this justice is there's some sort of a divorce or ending of a long-term relationship. But in the outcome, we have 10 of Cups, which is your ultimate wish fulfillment emotionally. And crowning the reading at the top, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is happy life, happy wife, happy husband, happy. It's all of your emotional and financial being completely fulfilled. So this actually looks like there's a lot that you're going through in the current moment. 3 of Wands is you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to be able to come to a decision, get the knowledge that you need to move forward. And so your challenge is the King of Cups. It's one of the faster nights, and it's this person that wants to bring love into the situation. But I see before doing that, there has to be an ending to a cycle, to this third-party relationship. So someone is definitely going to be heartbroken in the situation. And I see you, air signs, as holding on to everything you got. Because if you are in a long-term relationship and there are children involved, oftentimes, you know, there is a loss that's suffered in light of whatever separation or ending happens, whether it's financially, for child support, spousal support, those sort of things. But that looks like that situation is coming to an end. We will clarify in a little bit. But in the near future is where you're going to be laying down those burdens. You're at the 9 of Wands, and we have 10s at the end. So, you know, and with the Death up here as a major arcana, you're definitely tired of going through this whole entire situation. You're going to be putting an end to it. You will be receiving justice. You're keeping things a secret, hidden. A lot of people are wondering what's going on in your mind, what's happening. And what you're hoping to do is come out on top. You know, King or Queen of Pentacles, they're financially prosperous, generous, mature, responsible, nurturing, reliable. The whole thing, the King or Queen of Pentacles is a wonderful thing. So, you know, and in the end, you're getting, you know, and everybody has their own free will, but we see the 10 of Cups. So this is your ultimate happiness. Emotionally fulfilled. All 10 cups are filled up with love and emotions. So this looks actually beautiful. You might be going through a dark night of the soul right now because of things that are going on in your life, and it seems really tough, but hang in there, because the ending and the outcome is beautiful. And in order for something brand new to start and to get this 10 of Cups, you need to release something, you know, from your past, a cycle that you've been continuing in and not stopping. And once you break that cycle, bring it to an end, then you can have a fresh new start. You'll have justice in the situation and be the person that comes out on top. And it's not about winning. It's about coming up to a resolution with whoever you're dealing with in order to bring this third-party situation to a close where everybody's happy. Family, emotionally, financially, and everyone's supported in every way. So, you know, whatever the situation, help resolve that conflict within that situation so that people end up, you know, in a better place. And the most important thing is take the lesson with you. You know, what did you learn? So I want to go ahead and clarify this Knight of Cups. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. So yes, right now, you know what you need to do. The Ace of Swords brings in a lot of clarity. So there are a lot of swords on this table. You could have another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that you're dealing with. I do also see a lot of cups here. So you could see the moon is, I see, as a Pisces. Justice is Libra. So there, you know, again, could be another one. Scorpio, which is a water sign. And then with the other cups, so it could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You do have some pentacles and wands in here, but not a lot. The biggest signs I see is air and water. So, clarifying the King of Cups, it looks like you're waiting for some communication to come in to make that final decision. And someone in this relationship is intuitive and kind of already knows what those answers might be to those questions that they have. However, they're waiting for that to come in before they make that decision on which way to go, before you make a decision on which way you want to go. So let's see about the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, caught on fire. We have the Hierophant. So yes, I would definitely, the Hierophant is a traditional card, Ace of Cups. And the Chariot. So the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot, that's clarifying the Four of Pentacles. So what you're holding on to is, what I see is the Hierophant. It's usually a marriage card, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, but we also have the Chariot, which I see as a Cancer card. So again, we have a lot more water, or this could be part in your chart. So what I see that you're holding on to is not only a marriage or long-term relationship, but that you could have a new beginning, a fresh start with another person. So, you know, I don't judge air signs if you're the ones that have, you know, you're the one having something on each side. It's okay. I don't judge, but that's the decision, and you're holding on to both people in this situation, and you're holding on to it tightly because you know if this marriage or relationship is coming to an end, you've got to have clarity. You need to know where you're going, because air signs, you're all up in your heads, and I get it. I have Aquarius in my moon and Venus, and I'm very much in my head when it comes to making a decision. I want to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, and have the whole entire thing planned out. And so it seems like you've gotten to a place where you have, in fact, made this decision and you're about to move forward. The Chariot is the fastest card in the deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups, which is a soulmate card. So the way I'm seeing this is you feel like this new love is who you're moving towards. And I believe that you're getting out of a relationship, because here we have the Justice card. And so you're wanting to put an end to a long-term relationship. Like I said, it could be a Taurus. You may have that in your chart. They may be a Taurus or have that in their chart as well. So this is what I see happening so far. So let's check out that Death card. See what confirmations we get from that Death card. Okay, we got two. Nine of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay. Nine of Swords and Temperance. So, with the Death card, again, what it signifies is the ending of something so that a new beginning can be birthed. And in the very beginning of the reading, we had the Ten of Pentacles, which is the family card as well. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Devil right in the middle, and then we have Temperance. So the Devil is another, you know, both of these. So you could be dealing with fire sign Sagittarius or a Capricorn. But the Devil often can be that you're dealing just with a Capricorn, but it could also mean that you're putting an end to toxic things. And of course, a third-party relationship can be toxic, and it's something that you need to get rid of, which is what you're going to be doing. So I think what you need to do is become a single person. It's going to take time to get rid of and release all this toxicity within this third-party relationship. And Temperance is about time. And on here you see an angel that's mixing two cups together. And that often comes with, you know, the Two of Cups, which we saw on the bottom of the deck earlier. A soulmate relationship, and all good things take time. And that's what Temperance is. But not just that, is it's also about healing. You know, and so this Death card, I think it's just putting the end to this toxic third-party relationship, balancing things out, getting single in your own power, and holding that and knowing that you're going to be fine either way, whether you choose another person and go down that road, or whether you decide to be by yourself. That's another decision that you could be making. But you're going to take the time and the healing that is much needed, because the Nine of Swords at the end of the deck, right now you're up in your head, sleepless nights, high anxiety, because you know a decision is looming. It needs to happen, and it needs to happen pretty soon. We have that Chariot, so whatever it is, this is in your past. So things are already changing, and you're about at the end of that cycle. You know, a cycle may have closed. You know that it's imminent. Here in your future, it tells me that in the very near future, with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands, we have two places where you're coming to the end of your journey and you're looking at receiving justice. So let's see what this justice is. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Spirits, please tell me about justice. Okay. Now we have a true pair. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups over here and the Hermit. At the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups again. So, justice. After time, again, we have the Hermit and Temperance. Both are cards of doing inner work and healing. The Hermit goes in hiding and figures out the best way to move forward in order to have this new beginning. And not just that, is receive justice. Now, Pentacles are all about your money. So you could be starting a new job that comes with it as well. But it could also be the start and beginning to a new relationship that's full of all the passion, emotional fulfillment that you need, but also receiving justice in a financial thing. And this is what I see. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is all about that. They're nurturing, reliable, sensual, dependable. And it's a family card. So it looks to me like, you know, in the past, it's a family situation, whether it's a marriage or a long-term commitment. It's something that's coming to an end. I do see you having justice and moving into this King or Queen of Pentacles, which is in your hopes and fears. And, you know, with these Pentacles, you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign. You know, we had Taurus over here. So Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are the three earth signs that you could be dealing with, but heavy on the Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, it's also a mother figure, so that's why I'm saying this is a family situation that you'll be receiving justice in. And again, you'll be doing some healing before all of this stuff takes place. And I actually see a really good outcome if you can do the healing that's needed on the inside to heal this family dynamic, whichever may happen in the future. But I do see that healing actually happening and the moving forward. So let's go ahead and clarify the moon. Actually, I'm going to take another deck. Feeling drawn to do this. So there might be another card that just needs to come out for confirmation. So let's clarify the moon. One card. There we go. See? At the end of the deck, we have the World. We've got the Two of Cups that's come out 3 times now. So what you're keeping from people, I have a feeling you're keeping a lot of emotions and your hopes and dreams. Now the Star, so this is Aquarius. So air signs, we've got you coming out very heavy in your own reading, which is a good thing. But what you're keeping to yourself is you know who your soulmate is. You know who you actually belong with. And this is why you're putting an ending to that family situation. And always remember when you're going through a situation like this, and it's the ending of a long-term relationship or a family dynamic, you know, you've got to do the healing first before you can move forward. And we see it so much within the Temperance, the Star, and the Hermit, that you're doing what you need to do in order to move forward. So you're definitely on the right path, air signs. I'm very proud of you. This is a beautiful reading. And the Queen of Cups is beautiful. So King, Queen, but they're very loving, nurturing, compassionate, stable, emotionally. And what I think this is that you are healing and you're keeping these things to yourself. Of course, you know, this other person might not even be aware of the third party actually exists. But I have a feeling in this reading that that third party is the person that you're wanting to be with and move towards and end this family relationship. You see this person, I think, as just as loving and has enough emotions, and they're your wish fulfillment. They're your soulmate. And this has come out 3 different times. So it looks like you're on the right path. A lot of air signs are a mind over matter, so to speak. So you think more cerebral with your head than your heart. And I think right here, you're finally learning. And I think for the first time, you might feel, you know, what it is to love somebody or have somebody love you. And the world, I just get that. I keep hearing this person is my world. So the world card could also mean travel. There could be a distance between you and this other person that you need to travel to see them. But the world is also the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So, and in the very beginning, we had the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, we have death, and we also have the world. So this is the ending of a very major cycle for all of you. So I apologize. I know it's a pretty painful thing to go through the ending of a long-term relationship. But in the end, we're seeing this 10 of Cups. And I will be clarifying those 2 cards, you know, these 2 as well. So let's go ahead and see what your hopes and fears, the King of Pentacles. Why the King of Pentacles? Oh, now we got another 2 pair. King of Cups. There's those 10 of Wands. Let's get one more card. So we have the High Priestess at the bottom. Now we have another true pair. We have the King and Queen of Cups along with the King of Pentacles. So we do have a lot of energies, and we have the Ace of Cups again, twice on this board. So I think what it is, your hopes and fears, here we have your emotions are coming out full force, and you are releasing those burdens. Here you're at the 9 of Wands, and at your hopes and fears is you're hoping for the best, your emotional fulfillment, your Ace of Cups, your true love. You're ready to show those emotions, and you're ready to put down the past and let it be in the past. And again, we have the High Priestess. So we've got the High Priestess twice in here. So this is confirmation, I believe, that you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. You are not talking to anybody about this, which is probably a good thing, because I know those air signs, you like to strategize, and that's always a good thing to do because you want the best outcome for all people involved. So again, I think that you're the one that's very intuitive, and you're keeping very quiet. We've had the Hermit card here, and you're moving at your own pace, and you're doing the right thing. You're being strategic about it. Strategic is huge. It's what I see here. And you're moving towards love, which is a good thing. Air signs, you're finally looking for your happiness, and you figured out where that lies, and that's your 10 of Cups. So let's go ahead and close out the reading with clarifying the 10 of Cups. Oh, there you are, air signs showing up again. Let's get one more card. Oh, well, okay. We'll just take the rest of these that came out. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So we have the Empress. Wow. Page of Swords. 10 of Cups, clarified by 10 of Cups. This is why I needed to use another deck. So in here, what I see is you are coming out. You're making a very quick, decisive decision. Your sword is in the air. You know exactly what you want, where you want. You're going to be receiving victory with your Empress. You will have the whole 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You know, I mean, look at this. This is, do I really need to say more? Clarifying this. You're definitely keeping an eye on the situation. You're being smart. You're watching things over the internet. You're going to be communicating very soon. But you're going to be watching all parties involved. And you see your victory is in sight with your Empress. This other person that you're going towards has everything. The only thing they need is love. They need your part of the emotional fulfillment. So, geez, air signs. Seven of Pentacles. So you could be, again, with an earth sign, heavy on the Taurus and Capricorn. We did have the Devil and the Hierophant. And we do now have several. It could be any sign, to be quite honest. But the heaviest, I would say, Sagittarius, well, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then heavy on the cups. So it could be any sign, really, that you're dealing with. But the way I see this, it's just absolutely beautiful. You are looking at where you've planted your seeds. You know where you're going to go. You're going to take quick, decisive action. You're going to bring that decision in with the Chariot for a victory with your Empress, your Ten of Cups, confirmed both times here. Your Ten of Pentacles as well. So I see, and of course, it's all your own free will. Doesn't mean this other third person's going to want to be going along with it. But with all this love, emotion, and passion and healing I see in this reading is absolutely beautiful. I see nothing but a beautiful future. But air signs, please keep in mind, you need to close that long-term cycle out before you can move forward with this other person that you have. And I have to say, there is nothing but love and emotion from everywhere I see in this reading. So I hope you enjoyed it, my Aquarius, Libra, and Geminis out there. I think this is beautiful. You've got a beautiful future. This is probably the best third-party reading I've ever seen. But put an ending to the cycle, take the lesson, learn from it, and move on with an open heart full of love. Alrighty, so I love y'all. Love and light to all, and I will see you next week.